internet of value at Ripple, we're thinking much bigger than just cross-border payments. It's kind of like Amazon with rare books in the early days, just this market happens to be a $10 trillion market.
We are at a historic turning point.
Said in the past that you are doing for money what email did for communication.
Moving the whole revolution forward. There's trillions of dollars parked around the world. XRP.
Is there a possibility that Ripple could take over SWIFT one day?
Well, I could care less what Bitcoin trades for, how it trades, why it trades, who trades it. If you're stupid enough to buy it, you'll pay the price for it one day. Who cares about Bitcoin? So there is a use case for Bitcoin if you're a criminal.
True that you're building out a cryptocurrency capability? No. I mean, we're looking at it.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 12 of our script. Let's get right into today's video. You guys heard that intro. Jamie Dimon, Larry Fink, just lying straight to our face. And in today's video, I'm going to connect these puzzles together like no tomorrow, because we are going to see a complete shakeup in this financial markets. Ladies and gentlemen, looking back to another episode. Scotiabank reduces global workforce by 3% as Bay Street cuts deepen. And we have Bank of America, unrealized losses on securities rose to $131 billion. We are seeing it happen. And you're probably wondering, what are you talking about? Seeing what happened? Well, we're seeing the pivot. We're seeing the shift. You guys remember the World Government Summit that was held. Listen to people.
And what we're seeing in the world today, I think, is we are on the brink of a dramatic change where we are about to, and I'll say this boldly, we're about to abandon the traditional system of money and accounting and introduce a new one. And the new accounting is what we call blockchain.
And that transition is taking place right now. We have Coinbase picks Ireland as its main EU regulatory hub as US authorities go on the offensive. This is crazy. Take a look at this, okay? You guys remember crypto startup Ripple is seeking a license in Ireland to drive EU expansion? Ripple also plans to file an application for an electronic money license in Ireland shortly. Its commitment to invest in Europe comes despite a deep downturn in crypto markets that's been referred to as crypto winter. I don't know what it is with the US, but they just don't want their citizens coming into this. EU lawmakers approved world's first comprehensive framework for crypto regulation. Andrew Whitworth, EMEA Policy Director for Blockchain Ripple, said the parliamentary blessings marked an important milestone for the crypto industry around the world. And why is he making a statement, someone from Ripple? Because Ripple welcomes MiCA regulation, as US was pushing back. Ripple's operations gear up in Europe and Asia, despite an ongoing lawsuit with the SEC. That's all about to end. This is just all a show. MiCA also addresses environmental concerns surrounding crypto, with firms forced to disclose their energy consumption, as well as the impact of digital assets on the environment. Are you kidding me? Are you guys seeing where this narrative is getting shifted? The laws have energy consumption, and Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum. We already know who's going to come out on top of this. And getting into this article from the ECB, Eurosystem proceeds to next phase of digital euro project. Listen to this. The next phase of the digital euro project will start on November 1st and will initially last 2 years. It will involve finalizing the digital euro rulebook and selecting providers that could develop a digital euro platform and infrastructure. This is crazy because Ripple is behind this. And listen to what Christine Lagarde said. We need to prepare our currency for the future. The president of the ECB, Christine Lagarde, is a big, big deal. This picture with Michael Barr this year. Christine Lagarde was the head of the IMF before coming on board and being the head of the ECB. She was making massive statements about DLT technology when she was the head of the IMF. She knew how big this sector is going to be, so she joined the banking sector. Michael Barr, well, obviously was with Ripple back in 2015. Like, these are the stuff that people just won't see. What happened here was Michael Barr joined, understood the technology, understood how it works, understand the utility of Ripple, and then what happens then? Well, he goes back and he gets selected as the VP of the Fed. He's looking over the Federal Reserve. You see how that all connects, folks? And then here we have the digital euro with Ripple. And this video at Davos, listen very carefully. It's going hand in hand with what people had to say about the transition.
So we are now heading to a year where hopefully the corporates, the consumers, the state, policymakers will continue to have that resilient, determined approach in order to engineer the transitions that must take place. To engineer the transitions that must take place, whether it's digital, whether it is green, whether it is inclusive, in order to make sure that the most fragile countries in the world benefit from those innovations, as Larry referred to. But we have to also stay that course of resilience.
And this video is just scratching the surface. Document from the ECB and Bank of Japan. Them looking at selected private sector initiatives. And they're referring to Ripple and the Interledger Protocol, how they all work together. The writing's on the wall. We got Larry Fink, Jamie Dimon spreading FUD. But folks, no one's stopping this train. And congratulations to everybody that, have been accumulating all these times, because there's going to be a moment where you regret not having enough assets and looking back at these prices. Let's go ahead and take a look at these prices very quickly. 48 cents for XRP. We got Cardano at 24 cents. We have, I can't even name these other coins because there isn't real value behind them. That's why I'm going over them. We have Litecoin, Polkadot, $363, $61 for a Litecoin. All these assets are gonna go parabolic, slingshot moments 100%. And many of you, and I'm telling you this because I've done it, but now I'm a vet. Back then, when the bull market happened in 2018 and even in 2021, I regretted not buying at these levels, even though I had enough. But the thing is, it's just that human mentality where when the price goes up, you're still going to want to buy because you have that cash flow coming in and you don't know where else to put it. Not financial advice, but you will regret not buying at these prices if you're just waiting for something, because you are not going to know when this market's going to go up. As you saw what happened with the Bitcoin ETF, with that reportedly news that came out that was false. This market is going to move fast, folks. Just take a look at the market cap. We're sitting at $1 trillion, which is peanuts. That is absolutely nothing. And we have XRP's volume at $809 million, folks. Not even $1 billion in volume for XRP. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate every single one of you guys, and we will be back with another video.
We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening. Flip the switch.
I think what we're building has, it's solving a real problem. And I think all of the tokens, my advice to anybody would be, understand the utility. If there's real utility and there's real value being delivered to a real customer, there will be value in the token.